through 2022 if measures aren't taken. I'd like to know what those 13 countries are and what type of conflict they are facing. Are they conflicts over resources? If you have further information, that would interest me, because I was interested to hear that there was such a specific number. Thank you.
So that was a question for Mr. Lowcock. Mr. Lowcock, did you get that? The question was, there are 13 countries. Oh, you got it all. Okay, over to you.
I got it. Thank you so much. Yeah. Well, what we will do is we will send you, there's quite a lot of detail about this, so we'll send you some detail in paper following on. But the basic point to understand is that these huge economic and social pressures that people are facing and the decline in availability of basic services, health services, and so on, add to the fragility and the stresses and the drivers of conflict. What we've seen, unfortunately, really over the last 10 years on the planet, is lots of pressures accumulating in different parts of the world, obviously in the Middle East, across the Sahel, in other parts of Africa, increasingly in other parts of the world as well, which are unleashing very hard to control forces, opening up the space for conflict, and in some cases opening up the space for extremists to operate. Conflicts all have causes, they have origins, and often those origins are in part economic or resource-based. What we know about conflict also is that when they start, they're very hard to stop, and they have consequences way beyond the places where they start. And, you know, one of the big messages we're trying to convey through this cost of inaction report that we released alongside the update of the humanitarian response plan for COVID-19 is we're seeing all those drivers build up and pile up, and we know that that has consequences. Thank you.
And maybe I could supplement, Mark, because our teams work together every day. When we look at countries in humanitarian context, and those countries deeply fragile and vulnerable through the processes that Mark refers to, historically, over the last number of years, 70% of the high-impact epidemics around the world occur in those.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.